United Way of Douglas and Pope Counties brings you UW-DP News with Mark Vanderwerf.
Good evening and welcome to the UW-DP TV News. This just in, United Way reports one more donor plus one more dollar equals one more life changed. The time is now. We have Mark Anthony on the scene at the mobile food drop to show us what's happening. Mark?
Yes, thanks, Mark. We're here today and have learned that in Minnesota, 400,000 people go to bed hungry on any given day. Douglas and Pope County have children and families requiring the most basic of needs. United Way knows it's hard to succeed when people are hungry and homeless. 1 in 7 Minnesotans experience hunger each day. That's 6,647 people in Douglas and Pope County. My buddy Jim is with me, and Jim, we want to talk about the food drop. How has it helped you and your family?
It's a godsend. Things are tight, money is tight. I'm on disability. There isn't a lot of money to go around, and this makes the month for us. It does.
No doubt about it. I know a lot of people are on hand here. Do you normally come about every
month?
Every month,
yes.
And it helps with the bottom line, no doubt about that.
It does. You know, rent, everything else has gone up. And food is one thing you got to skimp on. I got a lot of medication bills, but this helps. This gets us through.
Last year, United Way helped to eliminate some hunger by distributing about 390,000 pounds of food at the mobile food drop and 6,060 pounds of fresh produce through the Plant an Extra Row program. They worked with the school districts in Douglas and Pope County to give 3,698 bags of food to students. This all happens thanks to local donors, people like you who care. Dollars donated help stabilize families in crisis by supporting these basic needs. That's it here at the United Way Food Drop. Back to you, Mark.
Thanks, Mark. Let's leave the food drop now and catch up with Joe Kurkowski at the Traveling Treehouse in Brandon. Joe?
That's right. Today the Treehouse is at the Brandon Lions Park, and the Treehouse is a mobile learning center that provides learning and enrichment opportunities for neighborhoods throughout Douglas and Pope counties. Early learning is the beginning of a child's education. We all benefit when children succeed and are prepared to be self-sufficient. Every year, 51% of Minnesota's kindergartners enter school unprepared to learn. They are at risk of failure, lacking developmentally in language and literacy skills. Many begin school 1 to 2 years behind their peers. Some never catch up. As you can see, the kids are having a blast. This is one of many education-related programs United Way funds. Supporting children early in their development is investing in our future. Back to you, Mark.
Thank you, Joe. Education is fundamental for a strong foundation for future success. Yet children from families with limited resources hear 32 million fewer words by the time they are 5 years of age than their peers. Out of 50 children who don't learn to read in kindergarten, 44 of them will still be struggling in 3rd grade. Experts tell us that students' grades and absenteeism in 3rd grade predict whether or not a child will drop out of school later. In other news, United Way knows that it takes a village to raise successful contributing adults. The good news is lives are being changed each day through United Way programs. Ann Clemenson is with us live at Miracle Horse Riders, just one of the 45 United Way partner programs. Ann?
Thank you, Mark. As you can see, we're here at Miracle Horse Riders, where individuals with special needs experience the wonders of therapeutic horseback riding. It's one of the many ways that the United Way continues to create long-term impact in our area. The medical community prescribes equestrian therapy for patients with physical, cognitive, and emotional disabilities. The program utilizes 2 trained riding instructors, 20 volunteers, a volunteer physical therapist, and 15 trained horses.
What we're doing right now is we're doing stops and starts. Stops and starts increases trunk control and it increases the muscle tone throughout our core, because as the horse stops, you have to tighten up your stomach and back muscles to hold yourself upright from tipping forward. And as the horse takes off, you have to use those same muscles again to keep yourself from flipping back. And as we're walking here, you're going to notice too, the horse's legs match our same movement that we produce with our legs as we're walking. So when the rider's sitting on top of the horse, that shoulder movement is creating the same muscle uses that we get when we walk. So they don't have the opportunity sitting in the wheelchair to get those muscles used in those areas. So this is helping create that same stimulation that we have when we're walking.
And then the other thing that's amazing about it is the self-confidence that a person gets who has a disability from being up on a big animal and being able to sit there, and just the sense of accomplishment of learning to ride a big horse.
The results of the therapy are amazing. Patients see many physical benefits. They also have increased self-esteem while building a sense of community. Scholarships are provided by United Way, making it possible for even more people to use Miracle Horse Riders services. By supporting the United Way with just $1 more, you become one more donor who can change one more life. Living united, we all can make a difference. Back to you, Mark.
So the news is good. Lives can be bettered, but we need your help. You can help people reach their full potential. Help promote financial stability leading to independence. Help improve people's emotional, mental, and physical well-being. You can change lives by supporting the United Way and the 45 partner programs working daily in our community. Remember, one more donor plus $1 more equals one more life changed. Thank you for joining us, and have a great day.